it's you and me as we sail away to another place, another day. Out on the sea, all the plans we made will surely change. Our course will stray till we're swept away. So if these wayward winds against our backs are howling, let us look within for love. And with each breath of trust, give us some hope, the wanderlust, and light these ways ahead for us. This should be easy now, we've been here before. We pack these bags and walk through this door. But as much as we let go, we'll hold on to more. It's you and me, each grab an oar and climb aboard. So if these wayward winds against our backs are howling, let us look within for love. And with each breath of trust, give us some hope, the wanderlust, and light these ways ahead for us. In the wild, there's a heartbeat within the unknown. When you're untamed, you can't be thrown. For every mile and every stone, it's you and me, you're not alone. You are my home. So if these wayward winds against our backs are howling, let us look within for love. And with each breath of trust, give us some hope, the wanderlust, and light these ways ahead. For us. this world of woe. There'll be no sickness, toil or danger in this bright world through which I go. There'll be dark clouds all gather round me. I know my way is cold and steep, but beauteous fields are all around me. And my faith is mine to keep. I'm going home to see my mother. I'm going home, no more to roam. I'm just crossing over Jordan. I'm going back. I'm going home.
Where does my help?
Where does my help? Where does my help come from? Oh, say na yang hey harin me ayin ya boezri. Oh, say na yang hey harin me ayin ya boezri. Say na.
Where does my help?
Where does my help? Where does my
Thank you. Thank you so much. Feels like I just saw you. Oh, wait. Really, it's such an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. We really feel the love, so thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
It is a pleasure to be here. You guys have a beautiful space.
Can I just say,
No. Yeah, say.
I told this to Cantor, and we have maybe been to every synagogue in this country, almost. I mean, I don't want to say every, but like almost, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Your sanctuary, I mean, it might be.
It's a little small.
It's like, it kind of took my breath away the most of them all. So you are so lucky. What a beautiful, beautiful home this is. Honestly, I was completely taken aback by the beauty and the holiness and the whole thing. So, and thank you. The love is just also so special. So thank you. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. We're gonna share a song that came out on our last. We have a new album actually coming out in just a couple weeks called The Cabin Sessions, and this song is not from that. It's from an older album called Songs for the Sparrows. We're still a lot of these songs that we're going to play tonight are from this record, and we'll get into more of it. But this is a song that's called Somewhere on This Mountain. We wrote it years ago. We wrote it before COVID, and it was a little. We're married, by the way. It was a saying that we had in our marriage, something I thought of that was like, as long as we're somewhere on this mountain together, whether it's our relationship or our marriage or life or the business or our band and whatever, as long as we're somewhere coexisting on the mountain, we'll be all right. And we've always made that, that commitment to each other. And the song is kind of, as many songs do for us, if you're lucky, you come up with something that works for you, but maybe it also just works universally. And this song was recorded just January 2020, a couple months before lockdown and all that. And then this song kind of took on its own meaning of this commitment that we've been through so much. I can't believe, the pandemic was one thing, and now, well, we all know what's been going on. So anyway, this song is about that commitment. It's about kind of trying to at least say to our fellow friends and neighbors across the hall, on our side, or whatever, look them in the eye and realize you're talking to another human being, and just make that commitment to be somewhere together, to coexist on this mountain. Hope you enjoy this one. That's all I'll say. Somewhere on this mountain.
When we met down in the foothills and cast our wishes in the well, I asked for nothing but these endless numbered days. And now I can't see my reflection, and at times can barely tell if it's the river or just me being swept away.
I remember in the clearing, laying backwards in the grass, with the soft touch of twilight setting in. But now I'm all too often running through these days that quickly pass, and can't tell if it's me that's moving or just the wind. But when I see myself through the mirror of your eyes and hear the canyons in your voice, I can feel all the versions of myself coincide as all my scattered pieces are rejoined. So I don't mind the days I'm on the uphill climb, when I'm lost among the mist and the trees, when I lie awake under a lonesome sky. If you're somewhere on this mountain with me, somewhere on this mountain with me.
Oh, it's always such a battle to be so many things at once, to look ahead and also back to where I've been. Sure, I can put myself together, but I can also come undone. I either give it all I got or just give in. But when I see myself through the mirror of your eyes and hear the canyons in your voice, I can feel all the versions of myself coincide as all my scattered pieces are rejoined.
So I don't mind the days I'm on the uphill climb, or when I'm lost among the mist and the trees, or when I lie awake under a lonesome sky. If you're somewhere on this mountain with me,
Somewhere on this mountain with me.
I guess it's in my nature to push myself to a place where it's beautiful but the air is far too thin. And since my good intentions can so often be misplaced, I just wind up off this trail yet again. But when I see myself through the mirror of your eyes and hear the canyons in your voice, I can feel all the versions of myself coincide as all my scattered pieces are rejoined. So I don't You're somewhere on this mountain with me.
Somewhere on this mountain with me. Somewhere on this mountain with me. Ooh.
Thank you, friends. So we are grateful to be touring the country all the time, get to play on all these different stages, and I would say, especially in this last year, in the last few months, this next song feels like one of the most important songs that we sing on every stage. And so the album that Eric started talking about, Songs for the Sparrows, which, by the way, came out on June 11th, a couple years ago, June 11th. We had an album come out on June 11th, and we had a baby come out on June 10th. It was quite a week.
That's a standard week for us, though.
But this album that came out on June 11th, Songs for the Sparrows, was inspired, and some of you know the story, but it was inspired by a trip that Eric and I took with my mother and our two older children to Eastern Europe. My mom did all of this research and located the town in which our family was from, our ancestors. And so she planned this whole trip, and we went to the towns of our ancestors, and it turns out I'm from Ukraine. It was Poland at one time, now it's Ukraine. So we went to this town in Ukraine, and we went to the town, and then we went to the forest outside of this town. And this was a forest where we believe many of my ancestors were shot. And while we were there, we learned that Eric's family was also from Ukraine, from 6 hours south in the Carpathian Mountains. So we turned the bus around, and we drove to the Carpathian Mountains, and we were able to locate the town that his family was from. And through the help of his cousin, who had done a lot of research, we actually were able to locate the cemetery where his great-grandfather was buried. So we spent hours finding the cemetery, we found it, and then we spent hours trying to find a little corner of a stone with the name of his great-grandfather. But the thing is that that cemetery had been completely destroyed, as did everything in Jewish life. Every synagogue, every school, every home, every cemetery, every person. We know. Tomorrow is International Holocaust Remembrance Day, and I think for us right now, every day feels a little bit like that. So I'm on this journey with my family, and we're actually wandering around this cemetery for hours, right? And we're trying to find a little bit of something with his great-grandfather's name on it. We never found it, but something really strange happened while we were looking. At one point, we looked up into the sky, and there were all of these little birds flying above us. It felt like thousands. All of these tiny little sparrows. And it was weird, you know? And we got home, we're trying to understand what this trip was, what the history of our people and our families, and it was overwhelming. And now, you know, to see what's happening in this country now, it's overwhelming. We don't understand this hate. But we kept talking and thinking about those sparrows. And one night late, we were talking, and something came up in a conversation, and we thought, what if those sparrows were our ancestors? And what if the sparrow is anyone in this world who is hated, really hated for just being themselves? So we decided at that moment that we were going to write a whole album for the sparrows. And I'm going to tell you now that this whole show and this next song and our whole band and everything that we are is dedicated to every single sparrow in this world who feels broken and not loved just for who they are. This goes to every single sparrow. And I know right now we can all close our eyes and think about all of those sparrows, broken souls. So this is called A Sparrow's Song. We love you all so much.
Little bird, I hear your song. You've been overlooked for far too long. We've met before on the ancient road, and we share a tale and a pain, both new and old.
They say you're small, not worth a thing, but I know the truth, I've heard you sing. And face to face, I felt it too, when they see themselves and their hate, but they don't see you. And so we sing the sparrow song for those who were told they don't belong. A call of love for the days gone wrong. Don't fear, little bird, just fly, fly on. Too many times, too many years, you forged on ahead, but held back your tears, while you'd abide by the hawks and crows, because you believe in the dream we all should have a home. And so we sing the sparrow song for those who were told they don't belong. A call of love for the days gone wrong. Don't fear, little bird, just fly, fly on. אני ציפור דרור מהדרך העתיקה, שם אל ליבי אל הלא נודע. עם קולי אציין נשמתי ניצבת, שירי הדרורים בימים רחוקים. Just a sparrow from the ancient road, sing from my heart into the vast unknown. With my little voice, my spirit soars in the sparrow songs of long ago.
Oh, little bird, I hear your song. You've been overlooked for far too long. We've met before on the ancient road, and we share a tale and a pain, both new and old. And so we sing a sparrow song for those who are told they don't belong. A call of love for the days gone wrong. Don't fear, little bird, just fly, fly on.
Just a little something I want to share with you suddenly. You know, we had our debut at the Grand Ole Opry a couple years ago. I know, it's crazy. It was a huge honor. And then some of you know the story, but you know, they called us and invited us to the Opry, which is kind of like something you just can't believe happens, but it did. And they told us we had 3 songs.
I didn't tell you, sweetie. They didn't invite us.
We just showed up?
We just showed up. No, I'm kidding.
But they gave us 3 songs. Can you imagine the pressure? It's like, which 3 songs? We've written so many songs, and it's like, wow. So, but I want you to know that we, out of all of our songs, chose to sing the Sparrow song at the Grand Ole Opry. And I felt like I was releasing almost like our ancestors, and I brought all of you with me. And I stood on that circle, the famous circle, and sang in Hebrew. And I kept thinking, I'm like, I can't imagine Hebrew has been sung on this circle very much. And I just felt so proud. So thank you for coming with me to the Opry. And I released our sparrows into this huge theater in Nashville. It was an honor.
How about it for this band, everybody?
Yeah, the band.
Y'all playing piano for you tonight. That's Danny Fox.
Danny!
Actually, we have this whole band is Brooklyn-based. Yeah, Brooklyn. Y'all killing it on fiddle. That's Minnie Jordan. And back there holding it together, that's the mighty Eric Alvar on bass. The Sparrow song's a lot to sit through, we know. And the content, the subject matter, it's a lot. So shall we cheer up a little bit?
Do we want to cheer up? Should we cheer up? Yes.
Who doesn't want to cheer up?
No.
Let's cheer up.
I'm also up here dancing, so please, if the spirit moves you, get up and work off your dinner a little and just kind of, I don't want to be the only one dancing.
and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar, so their waves will echo through the trees, so their waves will echo through the trees. Well, we're all given times of grief and woe, and times to hum a somber tune. But right now, just sing out, trust and let go. Raise your voice up to the moon. Let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar, so their waves will echo through the trees, so their waves will echo through the trees. Roads that are free and clear, and roads that may reach dead end. But right now, you're just gonna know that one that brought you here is to embrace whatever's round the bend. Let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar, so their waves will echo through the trees, so their waves will echo through the trees. skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar to their waves when they go tree.
You may be seated.
So we got a new album coming out, and this is it's called the Cabin Sessions, and we went down to Nashville and we recorded. For those of you who may know our music, a lot of our records are these big, long, lots of long songs, and this one also has long songs. But we did some cover songs, which we don't. Donnie and I we usually write our own stuff, but there's a lot of songs that are important to our family, and we had some days in Nashville, some days off, so we recorded them and turned them into a record. And we're not going to do it tonight, but we did do a Wilco song. You guys have to know and love Wilco I think it's a rule, it's a law here, right? But this is a song from the great Tim O'Brien, and it's called More Love. And I think we all, of course, need that these days. So would you all, we need some help singing, and we've already heard you in the service. We know that you sing. So it's no going back now.
Can I tell them what we're going to do?
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the Tim O'Brien song, and then we're going to go into what I like to call is like a love meditation. And we're going to sing the word love. And if you'll join us, I'll say this. There's so much radical hate coming at us, coming to so many people, but right now coming to us. So this is a moment of radical love. So when you sing love, love, love with us, just remember, we're putting out radical love to combat the hate.
I'm going to start this with some radical tuning. This is crazy what's going on here.
So radical.
It's a radical tune.
You're radical. Okay, more love.
So close to you, baby, but I'm so far away. There's a silence between us, and there's so much to say.
You're my strength, you're my weakness.
You're my faith, you're my doubt. Gotta meet in the middle to work this thing out. More love, I can hear our hearts crying. More love, I know that's all we need. More love,
To flow in,
it's flowing
take us and hold
take us and
lift us above. If there's ever an answer, it's more love.
afraid to be idle, so we fill up the days, running on the treadmill and slaving away, till there's no time for talking about trouble in mind, and the doors are all closed between your heart and mine. More love, I can hear our hearts crying. More love, I know that's all we need is more love.
To flow in,
Throw in between
take us and hold
take us and lift us above.
If there's ever an answer, it's more love.
fighting their wars. They think they'll be happy if they settle the scores. Let's lay down our weapons and hold us apart. Be still for just a minute, try to open our hearts. More love, we can hear our hearts crying. More love, I know that's all we need is more love to flow in between us and hold us and lift us above. If there's ever an answer, if there's ever an answer, it's more love. Put your arms around each other. Let's do this. Come on. La la love, 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 la la love. Love that. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la,
Y'all keep singing it. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la.
It's radical love. Just go for it.
One more time, you guys sing it. La la la.
We have one more song for you. Thank you so much, Cantor. Thank you, Rabbi. Where are you? Where's the Rebbe? Rebbe, there you are. Thank you. Thank you for having us, all of you. Thanks for making tonight so very special. And we have one more song. You want to tell them about it?
Sure.
Honey? What's that? He's so radical.
This one's actually very lame tuning. I'm not that psyched about this tuning. All right, so we have one more song. One more time, that's Danny Fox on the keys. Minnie Jordan on the fiddle. Eric Alvar on the bass. My beautiful wife singing her heart out. That's Donnie Zaslav.
My beloved, my soulmate, on guitar, banjo, and vocals, Mr. Eric Lindberg.
So this is a song that's called, well, here's the story. We're married, right? It starts there. I have 2 stepkids. That we have a little daughter, Willow, who's home with my folks right now. She's 2.5. This is the first gig that we're not with her, that she's not here with us on the road.
She tours with us usually.
She does. She's been to 41 states. And every time I say that, I think, maybe I shouldn't share that. Maybe that's not good parenting.
She loves it.
She loves it. She's
She's
cool.
a little road warrior.
She is. Anyway, so I have 2 stepkids, and I met them when they were about 4 and 5. Now they're like, my stepson is 6'5". He's way bigger than me. Anyway, Donnie, we were down in Nashville, and we were telling this story on the radio, at the Opry radio or whatever thing we were doing, and the host there was like, she brought up this question. We started talking about this thing, the God particle, and then we started thinking about the sun, and then Donnie told this story that Millie, our older daughter, when they were driving around New York one day, Millie's in the back seat, and she's like 3 at the time, so this is before I knew her. Which I don't know why you don't tell the story, because
I like
no, but
when
I
you
like
tell
telling
it. I like hearing you tell it.
I like telling it because
Okay.
I wasn't.
You tell it.
Anyway, so she's there in the back seat. She's looking out the window, and she says, "Mommy, I think everyone in the world has a little piece of the sun inside of them."
Right?
Yeah, super cute, but also wise. Come on, like it's such a beautiful idea and thought. So Donnie tells this story on the radio, and the radio host, of course, we're alive on the air, and the radio host goes, "Honey," and there's this big pause, and I'm like, "What's going on? We're live." She's like, "Honey, if that's not a song, I don't know what is." So we wrote this song. It's called "Piece of the Sun," and it's inspired by this moment, right? This moment where Millie is super wise. She remains to be today. Very wise, very smart, very beautiful. And this song, the essence is in this beginning of it, as you'll hear in the narrative. But as we were writing it, another female presence needed to make their way in. And it just came from the sky or something in the moment. We looked over at the bookshelf. We saw the book. We both, of course, read in school and beyond. And, of course, I'm talking about Anne Frank. And her... there's so much positivity in such horrible, dark times, of course. We all know these quotes. So we decided to make this song about a tribute to Anne Frank and a tribute to hope and the idea that we're good, that people are still good. And I think I have to kind of wake up right now and choose to believe that we're good. Because I could be convinced any which way, but the road that I'm walking on, I want to shake people's hand, give hugs, and I don't know if I'm naive, but I'm going to choose to believe that. And this song is about all that. So it's called "Piece of the Sun." Guys, we love you. Thanks for having us out. Appreciate it.
When you were young, eyes wide and clear, without this big old world to fear, you held my hand, asked Mama why do we love and feel so much inside? I said, now honey, what do you mean? You said, I think I had a dream. I could feel the fire in everyone and knew they had a piece of the sun. She lived inside her diary, in days beneath the darkest skies, with a burning ember deep inside. She writes to grieve but not despair, for adventure lives inside our prayers. And while our hearts beat like a drum. They'll always have a piece of the sun. So flicker on and glow through the night till the dawn. I believe you were right all along, my little one. Shots rang through the Netherlands, and fear came knocking every day, but her spirit kept it far away. When there is hope, then there is life. We'll always have our days of strife. Don't wait until the battle's won. Shine on your flame, your piece of the sun. So flicker on and go through the night till the dawn. Daughter dear, you're at an age when questions go beyond the page. When I was young and lost at sea, your grandma gave this book to me. It's all in here, but I can't explain why history has so much pain. But just as every new day comes,